Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. So guys, today we got our first look at official solicitation photos for the Master of the Universe Origins Snakeman line. This is going to be great. I wanted to take a deep dive into this, but before we get started guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Alright guys, without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what we're going to be getting for the Snakeman line. I'm super excited guys. I hope you are too. Let's have a look. I want to give a huge shout out to a friend of the channel, Roy. He sent me the notice on these brand new images from Entertainment Earth. Roy, thank you so much for keeping me on my toes. It's always part of the community that helps me out and really keeps me informed about what's happening in the MOTU universe. You guys are amazing. Thanks again, Roy. This was incredible. So guys, let's take a look at this and see exactly what happened on Entertainment Earth. Over the weekend, Entertainment Earth posted some brand new photos for the Master Universe Origins Snakeman line. Take a look, guys. So if we scroll down here from the top of the page, we can see here that new pre-orders open up on October 4th. And yes, indeed, it is the Snakemen. Clicking on that, we are introduced to the Snakemen. These look amazing. Let's take a look at this line. This is actually Wave 11, but I'm calling it Snakemen. Wave 1. Let's have a look, guys. Oh, first one right off the bat. Yes, indeed. It is Cobra Khan. Wow. What an amazing figure to start the line off with. Holy crap. He looks incredible. Now, it does have to be noted, he no longer retains his spray feature. That is a bit of a disappointment for me, I have to say. I mean, he still got that overly sized torso, and it even looks, shiny as the original one did, indicating that there's something different about him. But unfortunately, that's as far as the differences go. He doesn't really have his spray feature, and I find that really strange considering that Snout Spout has a spray feature. And couldn't they just incorporate that into Cobra Khan? I know it would have made him more of a deluxe figure, but come on, I think we can all, appreciate the idea that certain characters with certain gimmicks need to keep them. Anyway, aside from that, he's looking absolutely amazing. He comes with 2 different accessories. His traditional blaster, which is mostly shaped exactly like Zodak's blaster, and of course his blast effect, which is supposed to mimic his spray feature. I get it. And he comes with a wonderful little mini comic. This is amazing, The Rise of the Snakeman, and it features Boltman right on the cover. Sweet. Here he is with the actual blast feature being demonstrated. Makes him look exactly the way he did in the original vintage version of Cobra Khan. He has that, unusual looking open mouth. The actual eye is kind of, squinting, spraying out, this type of venom that's heading towards his enemy. It has this wonderful white line, which is very reminiscent of the original vintage version. I am loving the way it looks. The sculpt is exactly the same, very, very much mimicking the original concept of the figure itself. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always thought that it looked a little weird, his overall chest feature, mainly because it was such a different design from what we were used to in Master Universe, and I always thought that this part was actually the back of his of the figure. I didn't realize that this detail went all the way to the other side, so I always just assumed this was the back of the character. He has these wonderful forearms, which have, for whatever reason, fur. It doesn't look like scales. They look more like fur, and I'm wondering if these are actually shared with characters like Beastman. I guess we'll have to find out. And of course, he does have those webbed feet, which are shared with Skeletor, looking so amazing. He's holding on to his, bright orange blaster. This is just wonderful. I love the colors. I love the detail. This is incredible. My goodness. Here we see the back, and this is, again, why I finally realized as a kid that this is his back. He has an additional rib feature, which looks like a spine. So yeah, that's and of course the stamp for the copyright information. Yeah, he's looking so well put together, exactly the way he looked back in the 80s. I love it. It's so great. Here's another wonderful angle just showing the wonderful translucency on the Venom attack. I'm loving the way it actually looks. No matter what I do, I still wish that he had the spray feature. Unfortunately, that's just something that's not going to happen. So it's just something I have to accept. Here is the backing card, which I sort of featured on one of my live streams earlier in the year. And I love the way the design has always been for the Snakeman. Cobra hood, almost reminding me of a Serpentor type of cowl. I love the two snakes that are here on the left and the right. Of course, the scale pattern in the background, just giving that ominous nature to the original Master of the Universe motif. We no longer have the starry background. We have this foreboding enemy, which is just lurking in the background. Then, of course, we have the traditional blasting rocks, and of course the figures inside, and that wonderful Snakeman logo on the front, signifying the Snakeman. And if you look carefully, you can actually see there's some scale detail that's actually on the packaging itself. Beautiful stuff. On the back of the backing card, we do see that Power Punch He-Man, which is featured here, is facing off against Cobra Khan and his venom spitting action. And all the way in the back, sneaking right there, it's that Extendar. Yes, it is. That is Extendar. And traditionally, as far as we've been, so far conditioned, we know that whenever a character is teased on the back of the backing cards, it probably means we can expect, or hopefully expect, that Extendar will soon be in the line. This, of course, was done by. These pictures came to us courtesy of Instagram account Manuel_Eduardo_Taritas. You can actually see his handle here. Definitely give him a like and a follow and tell him that Jay sent you. Here we have Boltman. Now, of course, Boltman is part of the Masters of the Sun line, and I'm not really familiar with that line at all. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it correctly. But you know what? They're incorporating him now into the Snakeman universe. I mean, there he is, featured on the mini-comic itself. He does look good. I think he's supposed to be Latino, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He might be Native American. Somebody, please, correct me on his overall ethnicity. I really have no idea about the character himself. So I have very little, knowledge as to the history of the character. He has this wonderful, light baby blue, outfit. Looks so great, contrasting with his skin. I love the headband, which holds his hair together, looking so great. He's got a black belt along with some furry loincloth. It looks a little bit different than the traditional He-Man furry loincloth. And of course, he has those wristlets, and his boots are very unique. They've got stars on them, as we can see there, as well as golden tips. Very, very cool. He also comes with 2 additional accessories, which are, of course, his lightning bolts. Excellent. This looks awesome. Here he is wielding his lightning bolts. They have this curved feature. I'm not sure. I wonder if that's actually just a peg on his back. I guess we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, he looks pretty cool here, just standing, holding his bolt. And I would really like to find out. Hopefully, the mini-comic gives us a little bit more background as to more about the character. So that's really, really cool. Here we have, he's dual wielding his lightning bolts. Man, he looks really fun. Definitely a fun character overall. Definitely going to be having him as a fun addition to my collection. And I'm not sure I'm going to put him on my shelf per se, because he really doesn't fit into the Master Universe line proper. But you never know. I might change my mind depending on when I actually get him in hand. We'll see. And there we are. Yes, indeed. It appears that these little hooks are what actually attach to the back of his armor. It looks like he's actually got little sheaths that you can actually shove the full part of the electricity right down into the sheath, and it looks pretty cool, on that side, because when you actually look at him, they just kind of stick out on the back. And if we look at the mini comic, the silhouette that it creates is actually very, very cool. I'm really liking that. That's really neat. Here, of course, we have the Boltman backing card, looking very, very cool. And again, it's very interesting that they should be releasing him using the Snakeman backing card, because even on his bubble, we can see the scales that are actually embedded into the packaging. Very, very cool. However, the actual sticker on the front says Rulers of the Sun, Sunman. The backing card itself also has a wonderful artwork, of course, done by Axel Jimenez, and I'm loving the way this looks. Oh my gosh. Boltman is squaring off against Camo Khan. That's a really cool feature. I love the fact that he's actually facing off against Camo Khan and not Cobra Khan. Now we can tell that because Camo Khan actually has these, clawful type of hands, and he's got his full hood up. Wow, just crazy. He doesn't have any brown features like Cobra Khan does on his chest. It's all green. Wonderful character. Love the way he's designed, and we do know that he is coming for the Master Universe Origins line as a Mattel Creations only. I hope they do a made-to-order version of this guy. People really want Camo Khan in their collections. Let's hope and cross our fingers that that's going to be the case. Boltman here is tossing his lightning bolts at Camo Khan, and they're doing battle in I guess it would be the Snakemen's domain, which looking crazy, almost like a swamp in some part of Eternia. This is just awesome. My personal favorite Snakeman of the entire line, of course, is Ratlor. Oh my god. I had this guy as a kid. So much fun. I loved his, snake attack feature. The way his neck would extend and basically, thrust forward to surprise his enemies. And you know what? As a play feature with actual Master Universe or Master Universe classic figures, he could literally knock them down when they're standing up. And not that it was that hard to knock down any Master Universe figures back in the day, but still, this really made it a lot of fun to have a whole row full of Masters figures and just knock them all down like dominoes. It was so much fun. Unfortunately, it appears that he has his neck extending feature, his Ratlor attack, has been removed, and in place of just a replaceable peg head, which does have the same look for Ratlor, but it's just not the same, guys. There's a reason why each of the Snakemen's torsos was completely different than any other Master Universe figures. I mean, even the arms of Ratlor, they are completely different than any other Master Universe figure. They have these scale features on his arms and his legs, and of course his legs, they're so stubby. It's so funny. He definitely is evolved from a snake. And one of the best things about Ratlor, of course, was his tail. Wow, his tail came all the way down. It was this wonderful piece that you could shake around, and I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, he actually still retains his rattling feature, which is one of the reasons why his body is shaped the way it is. The other reason his body shape is the way it is because the attack feature had his neck all the way down to the base of his body, which was really cool. He does come, of course, with his signature snake staff, which is a standard issue for most of the Snakemen that were released in the line, and he's looking amazing. I do love the red crimson look. He's looking a lot shinier. Really shiny compared to the original version back in the day. I have to dig and look for my original Ratlor. I need that figure back in my life because honestly, that snake attack feature is just so much fun. But yeah, he's looking super, super shiny here. Not sure exactly. No, I kind of like it. I really do. Of course, he's got that signature belt with the Snakeman logo. Yeah, he's just looking. I love the blues, the yellows, the reds. So striking on this character. And there, of course, is his signature tail. Wow. Honestly, Ratlor was completely unique for Master Universe. He was so different, and I love the fade effect from this sort of gold color all the way to the crimson red. One of my favorite characters of all time, Ratlor. There he is with his extending neck feature. I am rather disappointed that it's no longer there, but I can live with it. I mean, it looks good. It's a good representation of the figure itself. So yeah, I'm just really, really stoked and happy to finally be able to get Ratlor back in the collection. There he is, Ratlor, on his backing card. The evil creature with the quick strike head. Absolutely. Now, here's some additional features. Makes fearsome battle rattle before attacking. So I think that's proof positive that he does actually have a rattle feature, which is awesome. I love it. And of course, he is encased in that wonderful Snakemen bubble, which of course has those wonderful scales and the logo as well. Beautiful. On the backing card, we do see that Ratlor is facing off against Snake Armor He-Man. Awesome stuff. And As we recently found out, check it in the background, guys. Oh, yes, Snake Mountain has been confirmed, everybody. We are getting Snake Mountain. And it was teased at the back of this backing card, but they let the cat out of the bag early. Snake Mountain is coming, guys. We all of us can rejoice and breathe easy knowing that we are going to get Snake Mountain into the collection. This is going to be awesome. Finally, we do come to Snake Armor He-Man, and unfortunately, there are no additional pictures of this figure. The only thing we can take a look at is, of course, the backing card with Snake Armor He-Man encased inside. So that is a little bit of a downer. We do see him here in all of his glory. Snake Armor He-Man, the most powerful snake hunter in the universe. We can see the wonderful snake armor, the fact that it's, over... And this is one thing I always wondered about this thing. It's only over half his body, but as we know, it actually protects his whole body with a kind of shield type of effect. So it's always awesome to see him. Very, very cool looking at a very unique sculpt, introducing the original He-Man in the Master Universe 2000X line, and honestly it really retains that kind of look. I love the heraldry here with the King Grayskull's original crest, which is really cool to bring back that heraldry. I love the pauldron. The armor itself looks really, really cool. It's got that gauntlet style. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Is that a weapon? And I really... this is where, seeing additional pictures would have been really nice. But he does have, that small skirt in front of his loincloth. And, of course, again, lots of heraldry embedded within the armor. And that one armored up leg and the other one with just the almost man-at-arms style shin pad. It's lots of fun here. Just a lot of fun with this character. Can't wait until we get him into our hands. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. And on the back of the backing card, we do see another 2 figures who are being teased in the line. Oh my god, guys. If these guys are coming into the line, I think we're going to have a lot of fun. We see Squeeze, yes indeed, and Snakeface. Wow. These two are obviously fan favorite figures in the Master Universe line. Can't wait to see if these guys are coming in. I'm interested to see how they're going to package Squeeze. I wonder if he'll be a deluxe figure. Knowing Mattel, they're probably going to do that just to just justify putting on a few extra bucks. And I'm really going to be I'm really interested to see what they'll do with Snakeface. Will he retain his original gimmick where you press a button or you lift up a tab and the snakes come out of his eyes and his mouth and the sides of his head? That would be really cool. I'm not sure they're going to keep that type of effect. More than likely, it's just going to be a swappable head, which will be disappointing. But again, this line has been very interesting in the way they present the characters going forward. So anyway, I'm just really happy that we'll be getting possibly getting both of these new figures in the line going forward. This is awesome, guys. Guys, I'm super excited about this brand new Snakeman line. Oh my gosh, these are crazy. Of course, Ratlor is my absolute favorite Snakeman. I had him as a kid. Really, a little bit disappointed actually that he doesn't have his, fang attack. His extending neck, attack. That is unfortunate, but it does happen. And come on, Cobra Khan. We could have at least had... I mean, Snoutspout got a spray feature. How come Cobra Khan couldn't keep a spray feature? I just don't understand. But anyway, this is the nature of adult collectibles, and yeah, at least we get them in the line, and they do look freaking awesome. I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to see too many more pictures of Snake Armor He-Man, but sometimes that's the way it goes with these type of figures. And Boltman. Yeah, Boltman. Still not really sure what to think of him, but he kind of looks cool. And you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm looking to collect pretty much everything in the Master Universe Origins line. Guys, please let me know in the comment section below. Did you enjoy these new looks at the Master Universe Origins Snakemen line, Wave 1? I'm going to put it that way. And are you guys looking to pick these up when they hit store shelves? Are you guys looking to pre-order these figures on Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store? Or are you pretty much MOTU'd out completely? And yeah, you're going to be very, very selective as to which figures you're going to be picking and choosing in the future. Please, guys, leave those comments in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, and if you did, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.